May I have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Our first order of business is the minutes from July 9th. Did you have any
I did not receive any edits or comments.
edits or comments? Having none, I move to approve the minutes of July 9th, 2025. May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I will note, for starters, 278 Ocean Street, 34 Marginal Street Rear, and 91 Old Colony are all continued. We will confirm that at the end of the meeting. But we will start now with RDA 2522, 1810 Ocean Street, and that is an open hearing, and that is Commissioner O'Donnell.
Okay, thank you, Chair. So, because this is a continuation, I think, Mr. Lucy, come forward. Yeah, we just had some questions, you know, and so, you know, I'm happy you come back. I think this was pretty straightforward, but I think because of some work that maybe happened at the Marsh prior to this, you know, so it's essentially, why don't you give us a description of what you plan to do?
Yes, so, the first thing, the main reason was the fence has fallen out, disconnected, it's just all rotted and gone. So my plan was to replace the whole fence, brand new fence, same size, just different color, black.
Okay, so you are gonna replace the fence?
fence,
So that
yes.
wasn't in here, okay.
Correct, yeah,
I
that
was
was-
curious about that when I went out to the site.
Fence is falling apart, plus the section back there, plus I was worried about kids falling back there.
Yep.
So I'm gonna fence the whole property just for safety reasons.
Okay,
And so I didn't want to touch anything until I talked to everyone here. And then my only question was if there's some vegetation going around there, if I can clear some of that up just to see, to provide a nice view of the back. And yeah, that was pretty much it.
okay, so I think that's where we had some
Sure,
questions.
sure,
'cause, you know,
correct.
When I was out there, I just actually took some pictures. I
Sure.
would stop by on the way. You know, when I said, if he clears this fence is in rough shape. So
Yes,
are you
correct.
clearing the fence to expose a ugly fence, or is the fence gonna come down? So you're gonna replace the fence?
Yeah, same size, just black.
Okay, and then the other, and so that was a picture of, that's to the side, looking towards the scuba.
Yes.
So
all that.
it's clear vegetation has overtaken the fence.
Yeah, that was my
And
question.
that's the side adjacent to the scuba
Correct.
shop.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, and then, so it's, okay, and then.
Okay. Yep.
This is the line looking from where the fence ends, actually, where there's like a patio or something like that.
Yeah,
Are you gonna-
patio.
So what wasn't clear of, and so that's like the fence line, because there's no more of a fence?
Yes.
So you're gonna clear that, basically, no more than 3
This
feet
is
or
the
so?
back of the property.
Yeah, yeah,
Correct?
yeah.
Okay.
And that's looking towards, I guess, what would be the dumpster area?
Yeah, dumpster area, correct. Yeah, now I know what
Okay.
you're talking about, yeah.
So you're gonna clear that area, and are you gonna put up a fence there as well?
Correct, sir.
Same type of black?
Same matching. Same,
Okay.
Same height, same thing.
All right, and then when you look down, I mean, there's only about 6 feet
Not a lot. No.
before it falls off drastically.
Yes.
So you're not gonna probably, how much vegetation do you think you were gonna?
No,
clear?
I'm not going down. No. Just
Like maybe 3 feet?
3 feet. Yeah, behind the fence is clear up. No, I'm not. No one's cutting trees. None of that. Just
No.
vegetation. No one's
Yeah.
harming no trees. Just vines, whatever you see there.
Yeah, because there was because
No
there's
trees, none of that.
it looked like 3 feet, it looked like maybe 6 feet to the big drop off. And
Around that.
clearly, you're not going down to the big.
No,
drop.
no one's. No.
Okay,
No.
and then, okay, I think I got a better sense of what's going on. What wasn't clear is you do want to extend the fence all the way towards, I guess, what's.
Yeah,
the
there's a
dumpster
missing
area.
section in the back. For safety reasons, I wanted to put safe
Okay.
fence on. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think it was there before. I don't know what happened. Maybe years it fell down. I don't know.
Okay, and clearly it would give you a view out to the marsh from there.
That's it.
But you're not planning on taking down any trees?
No,
It's just-
I'm not
it's
touching no
Sort of
trees. I don't
clearing the
wanna touch any
nuisance
trees.
vegetation. Okay,
Just overgrowth.
all right, and I guess the other question we had is, people have dumped stuff down
I
that
saw that.
slope?
I saw that.
So do you plan on clearing that up, cleaning that up as well as part of
I
the?
have to, yeah, I'll do whatever needs to get done.
I mean, there was a syndrome, I don't know.
I'm putting cameras,
That
there's
almost looks
no
like
cameras in the building. I'm putting cameras to
Okay.
do everything, yeah.
I mean, that'll look like some kind of cylinder. I thought it might be a
Yeah,
bomb.
yeah, behind, I saw something behind
Yeah.
that brick wall.
Yeah,
Yeah, people, I don't know, they dumped something, like a
Yeah,
barrel.
I don't know what it is, but, and that's like down the slope a little. That's
Yeah.
maybe 15 feet off, but, so our hope was that maybe you'd also.
I'll try to
this
grab that.
process-
Yeah, I'll try to take that out.
clear
I
up
don't
the
I don't know
area.
what that is, but I'll try to get that out. Yeah.
Okay.
While I'm there.
All right,
Yeah.
I think those were, we had questions, I thought maybe
Sure,
it
of
might be
course,
on
yeah.
Zoom, it would have been easier.
My drawing
but,
is not. You can't read that, but
Any of the,
I'm happy to photos.
any of the commissioners have any questions, or? Okay. Mike, do you have any?
Yeah, I would
I guess now we know there's a fence going up, so do we need any kind of markers or anything?
It could be beneficial if the commission decided to put some markers on the fence posts closest to the marsh side. However, that's under your discretion.
Okay.
But it could be beneficial to prevent any encroachment or usage of that area down there in the future.
Oh, I just have one comment. I mean, the vegetation's probably gonna grow back.
Sure, yeah.
Do you wanna, maybe we can make it so that he has the ability to clear it again by hand? If it grows back and starts to get on top of the fence and,
I think that would be fair.
yeah.
I don't see the need to put markers on the fence. Is it like 4 or 6 feet?
Chain link fence.
Yeah.
Regular. Chain
Okay, I
link.
didn't know
I
if we
think it
wanted
kinda
to
does
mark
the
the
same
area.
thing, right?
Okay.
I think the
mean, I
fence
just,
serves as,
yeah,
you know,
I just wanted to put it out there.
I would say the only benefit might be make people conscious of conservation areas. But I don't feel really strongly about
I
that.
brought it up because I think over at the Marsh, the other restaurant, are
Correct.
there conservation markers?
Small little
Yeah, the little round.
Yeah, the-
round ones on the posts. Yeah. If you want, I can have a sign built that says conservation land. I don't mind. Like a,
Just, raise people's awareness.
I can have
No
a
one throws
sign
anything over
stuck
it.
in the ground like a
Okay,
street sign.
so why don't you work on Mark
Yeah,
like
we
that?
also
I mean,
have
we
those small placards available at no cost from our office as well. if you
Whatever
choose
you,
to do
whatever
that.
you guys
Yeah.
want, I have no problem. Whatever you tell me
Okay.
you want done, I'll get it done.
I like the idea of having the ability to clear it, because I think
Yeah,
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
grow back. I didn't think
that
of
makes
that. I
sense.
didn't think of that.
Yeah, right, that
the
into
chain
the,
link will be 6 feet high in no time.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
sign, in the
That's-
spring, in the spring.
Yeah.
Those vines and
Spring.
stuff grow really fast, and I've had them in my yard, and I try to pull them out.
Yeah,
They just come right back.
Yeah, I cut my few weeks ago at my house, and then they grew back already. so
yeah, they're pretty aggressive.
Vines, yeah.
Okay, so no further comments? Anybody from the public have any questions or comments on Zoom? All right, Michael, do you have some?
Yeah, would, just suggest the following special conditions: ensure best management practices are followed before the commencement of work, obtain all pertinent permits, and to seek guidance from myself or the agent for guidance beyond the approved work activities. And then also the option for maintenance of vegetation beyond the fencing.
Okay,
I had one comment, might be not related, but along that fence line, there was a little patio that you said in the corner.
yes,
Next year, I was thinking about making this kind of small. I was gonna take away 2 parking spaces after I get obviously all the approvals from the zoning board to make a bigger patio. But that's about it.
so, I mean, that's.
I don't want to do that
beyond
now because summer's already over.
our- Yeah, I think that's beyond our purview, I think we're,
It's a 1 foot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
outside of any
Yeah, I
jurisdiction
figured
that
make
we
a patio
have.
so people could. That was the
Yeah,
whole point,
that would be
yeah.
the
Yeah.
zoning,
Yeah, I was gonna do that
Yeah.
later because too much going on.
yeah, a lot going on. there.
Summer's over, so no one's gonna sit out there anyway.
yeah, yeah, that'd be nice,
It's not
another place
over
to sit
yet.
outside.
Yeah,
Picnic tables, ice cream and burgers. Yeah, that was
Yeah, that'd be great.
hopefully next summer.
All right, well, thank you for coming in to clarify that.
Thank you.
So I'd like to make a motion to close the hearing and issue the determinant of applicability with a +5 and a -2. We have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good to
Thank
go?
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you, I'm just curious, what's going in that
So
area?
I come up with a new concept for me and my wife. It's gonna be like a smash burger, ice cream, and hot dogs, soft serve, and then hard serve ice cream. Think of like a kind of like a Five Guys, but we're gonna do ice cream too. Kind of like a quick
Huh.
smash burgers. You know what I mean? Beach kind of style things.
Great.
Like, takeout.
All right.
Yeah.
Affordable takeout. People who come back to the beach or they want ice cream.
Ah, okay,
Nice.
good luck.
Yeah,
Good
thank you
luck.
so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay, next up is 397 Plymouth Ave. This is a new hearing in compliance with the regulations of Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 131, Section 40, the Wetlands Protection Act, and Code of the Town of Marshfield, Chapter 294, Wetlands Protection. A public hearing will be held by the Marshfield Conservation Commission on Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025, to consider the request for determination of applicability filed by Kendra Doyle, and the hearing officer is Commissioner Malafronte.
Mike, have all administrative requirements been met?
Yes, they have. All administrative requirements are met.
Awesome. Would you like to present your project?
So basically, I sent in the property map to you guys, provided like the outline of where the fence will go. I mostly just want it, I have a dog and then I have a young nephew that's over and it's a main road and I just want everyone to be safe when they're at my house.
Awesome. I visited the site this morning, and that area, all the properties are very tightly knit. It is in land subject to coastal storm flowage, Barrier Beach coastal dune, and it is in an A9 flood zone. Michael, do you have any comments on this?
Yes, typically when fences are built in this type of environment, if they're kind of solid paneled fencing, it's recommended that the fences are built with a 6-inch gap on the bottom and then a 1-inch gap, at least a 1-inch gap in between pickets to allow for the passage of sediments and materials, water mainly too, since it's in the land subject to coastal storm flowage.
Was it identified, like the material of the fence are going to be?
It's a white vinyl, 6
White.
foot.
With what white vinyl fence? So just the bottom?
So yeah, it would be essentially a bottom 6-inch gap between the lowest member of that fence and then the ground, and then a 1-inch space in between the panels.
Okay.
Would be consistent with what the commission's permitted in the past.
Is that something you'd be open to installing like
Well,
that?
I think the fence that you picked out is, I don't think it has a space on the panels, right?
Yeah, I think it's just like a continuing fence.
Like one big section
Yeah.
with no gaps.
Okay.
in
So is the
between.
fence already up?
No.
Oh, this is what you have bought or plan to buy?
Plan to buy, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think
there are
that's,
restrictions because of
yeah.
the coastal flooding.
So that's something, maybe if you could,
Okay. There's other fences in the area, so that's what I was hoping to do.
yeah.
That I've never noticed a gap in any of them.
I'm not too familiar with what we've permitted.
There's one directly behind our house that doesn't have any gaps in
Do
it.
you know when it was built?
Pardon me?
Do you know when it was built?
No.
The regulations for the flood and fence requirements are fairly new guidance from our floodplain administrator that we've received in the last few years. So this is a practice that the commissions have adopted over the last couple of years.
So those standing fences don't need to be modified in any way to,
If they were previously permitted, they were permitted,
That assumes they were permitted, right?
assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to, the fence needs to be able to allow water to flow under and through in the
It
event
wouldn't
of,
be acceptable just to keep it up to 6 inches on the bottom? To let the water flow through?
I think we need gaps.
Yeah, the prior
Like a-
guidance would be the 6-inch gap on the bottom and then 1 inch in between panels.
Mike,
That is also something that's that was recommended by the floodplain administrator. It's possible that he may have some guidance on this specific property. We did not receive comments for this specific property today.
Mike, when you say panel, are you saying like the 6-foot section?
Like the
or-
individual slats.
Okay, the individual
Yeah.
slats, okay.
So I think she was trying to get the whole panel a little bit of privacy too. But what is the gap between the slats for? Is it for wind?
To allow passage of water, and in this case being a
What do you mean,
barrier.
water, rainwater?
So,
Like
Floodwater.
from flooding. This isn't land subject to coast storm flowage. It's in a flood zone, specifically an AE9 flood zone.
I mean, there's never been flooding,
Yeah.
but I
Since
guess
she's
I-
been there, she's never had water there, but.
yeah, so that's, I guess, the guidance that we can permit, or we've been advised to permit.
Is that in our bylaw, Mike, or is that,
It's not in our bylaw. It's just it's been
Andrew's,
guidance we've been following from the floodplain administrator.
the worry is that if you have a solid fence and there is flooding, it's gonna break loose and become a potential hazard.
We do have minutes from last October when we had a specific discussion on fencing in an AE flood zone. I can reference those quickly.
How big is your dog?
He's a golden retriever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I worry a 6-inch
Yeah,
gap. If
yeah.
you have a tiny dog,
Yeah.
that's not gonna be effective.
Would you potentially be open to other,
Fencing.
yeah,
I wanted it for privacy purposes.
yeah,
And
I
think
know,
that
yeah.
is like
I know there are nice board-on-boards. I know sometimes the wood fencing is a little more expensive, but there are very nice board-on-board fencing that provide the gap. But, yeah, this is kind of something that in that area seems like it's come up quite frequently.
So according to the building commissioner on the October 2nd, 2024 public meeting, he stated that FEMA guidelines allow for solid fencing in AE flood zones, but flood openings are encouraged and solid wall vinyl fencing discouraged. He recommends a 6-inch gap beneath and as much open fencing as possible in the area. Let's see. And then in the end, the commission consensus required 6-inch spacing beneath the fence and 1 inch between the pickets.
I guess I'll try to work around what I want then. I mean, there's really no other option.
I know that in the vinyl fencing you do have the ability to have more of a picket style, and I understand you want privacy, but 1 inches between is pretty
Yeah.
small.
Okay.
And in the event of a flood,
Yeah. Okay.
would be
So-
better for you and everybody concerned.
So as long as she picks out something like that there and keep the 6 inches off the grade.
That would be fine.
Okay.
We're just trying to stay away from those big solid panels that would trap storm flowage, coastal storm flowage.
All right. Thank you.
So now, what's the process now if she can find that type of fence? Does she have to come back?
No.
Apply?
No, we can
We can approve it tonight.
we could condition it for fencing, and then just condition it to have that 6-inch gap on the bottom and at least 1 space between the panels. And other than that, the materials and design would be up to your discretion.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, is there any other comments from the commission? Are there any comments from the public? I know no one's in here, but on Zoom? Doesn't appear so. Mike, do you have any special conditions for this
Yeah,
determination?
I would suggest the following. That best management practices are followed before the commencement of work. Obtain all pertinent permits. to see myself or the agent for guidance beyond the approved work activities, and the condition requiring that 6-inch gap below and 1-inch gap between panels.
Okay. With that, I will make a motion to issue a determination of applicability with a +5 and a -2. Can I have a second?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
everyone.
Okay, so we have 3 continuations. SE 422509, 278 Ocean Street has asked to be continued to August 6th. I move to approve that. May I have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
SE 423148, 34 Marginal Street Rear has requested continuation to August 20th. I move to approve that. A second, please.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And SE 3130, 423131, 91 Old Colony Lane is requesting continuation to September 17th. I move to approve that. May I have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we have a couple of requests for certificates of compliance, and SE 421162 and SE 421690 are the same address, 24 Constellation Road. And we are waiting on a raising of mechanicals, which is in process but not yet completed. So I move to continue this until we have that completion. May I have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. SE 422950, 76 Carolyn Circle. We are waiting for confirmation from the harbor master on shellfish mitigation measures. So I move to continue that until we hear from Mr. DeMayo. May I have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And SE 423054, 15 Newport Street. I believe this is done in accordance with everything, so I move to approve the COC for 15 Newport Street. May I have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That concludes our business for this evening. I move to close the Town of Marshfield Conservation Commission for July 23rd, 2025. A second, please.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned.